Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. Anya Bellwether, known nationally since her emotionally turbulent appearance on the popular reality romance show The Vow, was facing a new kind of spotlight, the harsh glare of her own Instagram feed. A few months ago, Anya and her former fiancé, Reese, had simultaneously posted solemn statements confirming the regrettable end of their engagement. The news had felt like a small cultural tremor, a moment of shared disappointment for fans who had rooted for their televised romance. Now, however, Anya was determined to write her own next chapter, and she recently confirmed to her millions of followers that she was venturing back into the unpredictable currents of modern dating. Her re-entry was anything but conventional. Earlier this month, Anya agreed to a highly unusual first meeting set up by a viral experimental dating account called Streetlight Social. The premise was simple, a brief public encounter designed to prioritize immediate conversational chemistry over manufactured ambience. Now, Anya was ready to spill the details on the budding connection that had grown from that quirky introduction. We ended up moving on from the initial Streetlight Social setup and went straight to the Harbor District for what I guess you could call a real, proper first date, Anya shared in a recent update. But the thing that genuinely stood out to me from that first short meeting was how openly and naturally he spoke about his family. I'm incredibly close to my own kin, and I think it's non-negotiable for a partner to truly grasp the value of family and tradition. He seemed to understand that intrinsically. Anya noted the advantage of the unconventional start. We covered so much emotional ground during that initial brief setup. It meant that when we went for dinner, we didn't have to cycle through all the tedious, basic background questions. We were already talking about future goals and deeper philosophies. When she finally returned home after that first lengthy outing, a simple act of courtesy sealed her good impression. He texted me almost immediately, like a true gentleman. "Is the bar really that low, ladies?" She joked, shaking her head with a smile. The connection was strong enough that before he dropped her off, they secured plans for a second date, attending the major regional tournament at the city stadium that very weekend. "I absolutely went, and honestly, it was incredibly fun," Anya confirmed, her voice lifting with genuine enthusiasm. The crucial step was meeting his inner circle. His friends were truly amazing. They were welcoming and had a great energy. That part is so important, right? It's like a sneak preview of the next level. We opted to leave the stadium slightly early to avoid the post-event rush. We were craving some good food, so we got some fantastic sushi nearby. Then we ended up back at his friend's apartment just hanging out, and they were showing us all their wedding photographs from last year. It was so sweet to get that glimpse into the stable, committed dynamic of his social life. "That was all a week and a half ago," she recalled. However, the whirlwind of her public life soon collided with her personal momentum. We planned to meet up again last week, but honestly, with my schedule, I was just a little overwhelmed. It was just too much, and I had to push back. To her relief, his response was mature and understanding. He was totally fine about it. "So we're making up for it and going out for dinner tonight." Anya wrapped up her highly anticipated update with a measured dose of cautious optimism, a necessary filter for anyone navigating love under a microscope. "The dates have obviously been great, but for right now, we're just having fun. We're honestly just going with the flow a little bit, taking it one week at a time and one conversation at a time." For a star whose life had been dictated by reality TV schedules and dramatic cliffhangers, going with the flow was perhaps the most rebellious and healthiest decision of all.